today I'm going to be talking about mid-Victorian winter fashion, or what I wear to keep me warm at Civil War reenactments. Alright, so first up we have shawls. I have a large variety of these. Most of them are crocheted or knitted. This is my fancy shawl because it has all this beautiful decorative edging here. So, I love shawls because they're a fashion statement, but also they keep you pretty warm. Different shawls keep you different degrees of warm. Like however close together the weave is or the knit is, depends on how warm it keeps you. These are not going to keep you super duper warm. If it's like snowing outside, I would recommend something a little bit more than a shawl. But for the cool evenings that we get here down south, they're pretty good. Even in the summer, I'll bring shawls with me to reenactments because sometimes it can just get chilly at night, even in May or July. If the sun goes down and the wind picks up, you start to shiver a little bit when you are out in the open field. Yeah, so here's my white shawl that I like a lot. And then, yes, this is one of my biggest shawls. And then I also have my lovely black standard shawl that I wear to a lot of different things. It's a little smaller, it's a little easier to pack and have. This is one of my go-tos. It has like lovely little fringe on it here. It doesn't have any of the decorative edging or anything besides the fringe. But yes, I believe this was knitted. I can't knit. I made one shawl one time, but not these. It's something I'll probably try to get to at some point, but not right now. I have these that are lovely. Yeah. Next up we have the Sontag, or the bosom buddy, or a sweater without sleeves. I actually made this one and I'm pretty proud of it. I crocheted it. I stared at a bunch of patterns. No, not necessarily patterns. I stared at a bunch of old photographs from the Civil War era of Sontags, and this is what I came up with. So, love this. It, just kind of hugs ya. That's why it's called the bosom buddy. So you wrap the two sides around, and either you can tie it all the way around or you can tie the sides to each other, like so. But I love bosom buddies. They're so handy and helpful and fashionable, and they just keep you warm. They insulate your torso here. In it, they make it so you're really free and easy to move, while the shawl, because the shawl you have to like balance on your shoulders and kind of hold it in place. This one just stays in place with you and just is lovely. So if you are working, or if you're doing like a more working impression, if you're cooking, if you're doing literally anything with your hands, this is fantastic to have, and I love it a lot. Next up I have headwear, lots of nice little bonnets and caps and such. So here's one of my caps. It's knitted. I believe I got it out of reenactment. It's quite lovely. I'll wear this. You can stick it like under a headscarf or under a bonnet if you needed to, if you were really cold. Here we are. We're going to put this on my head. I usually wear this one while I'm sleeping because it's a nice, good sleep cap. Looks adorable, right? I hope so. It just doesn't seem like it really wants to cooperate with my hair today, but it's quite lovely. I've seen lots of them like it in old photographs and such. And then this is my more fashionable cap that I wear out today. It has a little ruffle, so here we are. It is more forgiving to my hair as well because it goes over. It just kind of graces over my bun. But here we are. This is my more fashionable, I'm not sure if you would call this a cap or a bonnet. If you think it's a cap or a bonnet, comment so down below. But I think this one's quite adorable as well. I like this one a lot. I think it's really cute because I love like the little ruffle that frames the face. So that's lovely. Next up I have my scarves that I wear. So this one's a lovely knitted scarf. It's kind of in a pale green. It reminds me of grass. So just lovely. It goes around here. We have some fringe on the end because gotta love that fringe. So that's super fun. And then I also have a wool scarf, which is not that itchy. Sometimes wool is itchy, but you know, if you have good wool, it's not usually that bad. So I have this wool scarf that also has a little bit of fringe on the end, which I just love. So these are the two that I wear a lot. Again, they're super good for keeping you warm when you're trying to do hands-free activities. So sometimes I'll have like my bosom buddy in a scarf, and that'll be about it. But yes, I like these a lot. Alright, next up we have Caplets. This is my black caplet with also all the fringe. That is wool and keeps me nice and warm. Caplets, basically just like a little cape. These are a lot to me these are a lot like shawls, but they clasp in the front and it makes it easier to do things with your arms because you don't have to like balance it on your shoulders. And then this has a nice little clasp here. Yeah, I love this one. It keeps me super warm when I go out. Also, it makes me look like a Victorian Christmas caroler, and that's always fun. Yeah, so that one. And then I have one that I made that's a little bit more like a fashionable caplet. It doesn't really keep me warm, but it's pretty. And that is this one. I made it out of velvet. It's quite, like I said, it's quite pretty. It doesn't really keep you warm, but it's just kind of fashionable. And, you know, sometimes you do things for fashion that aren't exactly practical. So, if I wanted something that was much lighter, because I didn't line it, because I made this a long time ago, when I was, like, first learning to sew, but I still think it's pretty. So, it's a nice green color, it reminds me a lot of Christmas. So, I think it's still fun. Alright, now I have a nice jacket here. It's a very stylish jacket, and it's kind of after the style of the souvenirs and the jackets that they wore. So, I like this jacket a lot. I think it's very pretty. It's not like the warmest jacket, even though it is nice and lined, but it's more of a fashionable jacket. It would probably be more of a fall jacket or early spring jacket than a winter jacket, but it is very lovely. It has a nice little clasp here at the top. So it has these nice roomy open sleeves. Has nice souvenir cut. And it goes to the back, and it has this lovely little tail. Looks like a little duck's tail almost, which is fun because that mirrors the tail that I have on my Swiss waist. So I think this is a very lovely jacket. Adds a lot to any outfit. So that's also a thing that I love about winter wear is like basically it's just like accessorizing to keep you warm. And it can really change the whole look of your outfit and make your outfit look so much different by just adding like a hat or a scarf or a jacket. Because this, I think it changes like pretty much the whole look of my dress. Hopefully for the better. I think it looks pretty. Alright, so last but certainly not least is my cape, and this thing keeps me so warm. So let's be dramatic. I like put on my cape. Whoosh. Alright, so this is a really fun cape that I made. That it's not necessarily like a traditional cape shape. Alright, so I made this cloak using this Timeless Stitches pattern for their pelerine cloak. And it says that this cloak is a must for all reenactors because this is not your usual cloak pattern. This cloak offers an alternative to the plain, straight hem cloaks that are seen at all reenactments. And this pattern is for a cloak with an attached pelerine or a small cape at the neck, which is what we have here. This cloak has an angular lines which fall at a point in the center back, and the pattern may be made with or without a pleated ruffle around the coloring. I did not go for a pleated ruffle. This cloak is mid-length, which helps keep it dry from drying on the floor and in the dirt, which is very important for a cloak that is made of wool, which it is. Because dry cleaning is expensive, and that is true. I have not put armslets in this pattern, as experience has taught me only thing that they are good for is letting in cold air. And this cloak does not include a hood, as bonnets were usually worn, and an optional hood pattern is provided if desired. Yeah. And this is not an ad for them or anything like that. I just thought you would be interested in knowing where I got the pattern to make this, in case you would like to make one for yourself. Alright, so here I am dressed up in all of my layers. Of course, a lady might have gloves or a muff or some sort as well, but here are just some of my other layers that I've already went over and talked with you about. So we have my cap, and the scarf, and the cloak, which keeps me incredibly warm. So I could go out and brave a cold winter in this. I'm actually getting very hot right now, so I think I'm going to take these off. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. This video was brought to you by a suggestion by Flying vs. Farms on my Instagram. So I really appreciate everyone who wrote in and gave me ideas for videos. And hopefully I'm going to try to get to all of your other ones, because y'all had a lot of really amazing ideas. And I'm going to try to get to all of them. I promise. We'll see how time goes. Lucky, come here. Come here. I know I'm wearing a big skirt and it's scary, but it's okay. Lucky, come here. So who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Want to get up on my lap? Do you want to say hi to the people? Maybe? No? Okay. Lucky. Lucky. Are you going to make it so that we can... Could you move offset? Please don't attack my hand. Oh, Lucky. Lucky, can I know you want to play, but can we just play a little bit? Okay. No. Oh no. Lucky.